What's up, guys and pals? It's your buddy Coach Vino. So the new year is only hours away. I mean, that is so hard to believe, right? And as a coach, one of the things that I always try to tell my clients and my family, my friends, and any of you guys that are willing to listen to this old guy right here, this is the perfect time to reflect on the year that is about to pass, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And it's not to dwell on any of those things, but the reality is whether you had a good year, a bad year, or an indifferent year, you made it. And that is an absolute privilege. I mean, there were a lot of people that did not do that. You know what I'm saying? So I think that you just have to have some gratitude for the fact that you were here right now with the luxury of watching this guy here talk about cocktails, and you get to make yourself a delicious drink, and that is some privilege, And it's also time now to reflect, or not reflect, but to look forward to the future, to 2026, and say to yourself, what are some of the goals? What are some of the aspirations that I have? A lot of people, they poo-poo the whole New Year's resolution thing. But here's the deal. I feel that anything that helps to inspire you to be the best version of yourself, no matter what that might be, I think that is a good thing, So if you have some goals, some aspirations, some things you want to do more of, some things you want to do less of, you should absolutely set the goal today, tomorrow, January 1st, whenever it is, and go out there and get it. But just remember, everything is one step at a time, guys, all right? Don't try to do too much. Don't overwhelm yourself, because the reality is this. Anytime you feel overwhelmed, you're going to get discouraged, and you're probably going to stop achieving or chasing these dreams of yours, So just take it easy and realize that, success is a long, windy road. And sure, there's going to be people out there who, have a stroke of luck and things happen very fast for them. That's fine. That's their destiny. But the reality is, for most of us, there are no shortcuts. But I do believe that the harder we work, the luckier we get. All right, folks? So remember that, all right? I want you to think about the past year. Have gratitude that you made it through, and then set some goals for the new year, I mean, look, I tell you mine, when it comes to the channel here, I'd like to try some new things, and I like to grow the channel, and, I was hoping to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Didn't happen. That's all right. Next year I have a new goal, 10,000, you know what I'm saying? And I work as hard as I can to get there. And if it doesn't happen, then I just show gratitude, for what the success that I do have on this platform. And the same thing goes for my coaching podcast. Try new things, and I hope that it continues to grow. And my coaching business, period. And anything else that I'm doing, I hope to continue to grow it and find new ways to make it not only entertaining and engaging, but also fulfilling. And that's the ultimate goal for any of us, to be fulfilled. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, guys, so I would love to hear down in the comments section, what are some of the goals that you have for the new year? And someone might read the comment section, see your comment, and you may inspire them or motivate them to chase their own dreams, their own goals. You know what I'm saying? So I'd love to hear down in the comment section from you guys, all right? So anyway, look, this is a cocktail channel, and I do have a delicious cocktail to share with you guys. And this cocktail is called the Old Cuban, okay? We got a new year coming, and we got an Old Cuban cocktail, right? And this cocktail actually comes to us from one of my favorite bartenders, Audrey Saunders. And she was the former owner of the Peggle Club in New York City until it closed down, unfortunately. And you may know her from some other great classic cocktails, modern classics like the Earl Grey Martini, the Gin Mule, and my personal favorite cocktail from her, the Little Italy cocktail, right, folks? So this is basically like a champagne or, sparkling wine mojito. It's really, really good and a fun way to bring in the new year, again, with an Old Cuban. All right, folks? So I'm gonna go ahead and make that for you. But before I do, I'm gonna need you guys to go ahead and hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and that notification bell so you can help Vino feed the hungry algorithm. And make sure you stick around, because we're about to boogie down. All right, folks, let's go ahead and quickly look at what is in the sauce. Okay, so like I said, this is basically a mojito meets sparkling wine. So of course, we're gonna be needing some rum. Okay, now Audrey Saunders calls for an aged rum. Okay, and I'm gonna be using my Appleton aged Jamaican rum, one of my favorites absolutely delicious in this cocktail, okay? She also wants 2 dashes of Angostura Bitters, and we're gonna be using some simple syrup, we're gonna be using some lime juice, and we're also gonna be using some mint leaves, okay? So we're gonna use our mint leaves, but we're not gonna muddle them. We're actually gonna throw them in and we're just gonna shake it all together with the rest of the ingredients and then strain it out, okay? And then once we've got that all shaken up, we're gonna put it into our coupe. We're gonna put it into a coupe, not a champagne glass, but if you want to, you can go ahead and do that. And then we're gonna top it off with some dry sparkling wine, okay? I'm gonna be using some La Marca Prosecco, but if you wanna use your fine champagnes, you can do that as well, all right, folks? Let's go ahead and make this bad boy. All right, folks, so there you have it. My last cocktail of the year, the Old Cuban by Audrey Saunders. And I gotta tell you guys something before we even start. My mint looks like absolute ass. It is so limp. I mean, it doesn't look great, but that doesn't matter because we're not here for looks, we're here for taste. Let's give this bad boy a sippy sip. Cheers. All right, so we do got some nice mint aromatics though. At least it's doing its job, all right? Cheers. Oh, that is so fantastic, guys. This is so good. If this is the last cocktail of the year, folks, I'm telling you right now, you guys will not be disappointed. It's so delicious, so fantastic. The Jamaican rum, honestly, that's the way to go. It really adds some beautiful flavors to this cocktail. You know, the mint is subtle, it's there, but it's more on the back end. I think it works really nicely with the champagne. Just a really, really delicious cocktail. Light, beautiful, and full of some really nice flavors. Oh yeah. You know, and that 1 ounce of simple syrup might have seemed like a lot. You know, Vino doesn't love too much sweetness in his cocktails, but because the champagne is so dry, you know, it really helps balance it out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely delicious cocktail, folks. Well, listen, I do want to just say, Happy New Year to all of you guys. And I want to thank all of you for hanging out with me this year, whether you've been hanging out with Vino for a long time or you're one of my new subscribers. You know, I said before, you know, my goal for the year was to get to 5,000 subscribers. It didn't happen. But you know what? That's all right, because every single one of you guys, I truly, truly appreciate. Everyone at least comments. You know, I listen, believe it or not, even after 5 years, every single comment makes me smile, makes me happy. But just to know that you guys are engaging with this fella here, you know, with something that, you know, I'm very passionate about. I love the whole world of cocktails. I love the history. I love the way they taste. You know, I love the creativity behind it. And more than anything else, I love the social aspect of it all. You know, it's something I've been doing for close to 20 years now, actually 20 years now. And, you know, I still enjoy it. You know, I may have left the industry, but, you know, I'm still here doing it on YouTube. And I still enjoy every single cocktail and I enjoy every single comment. And this has just been a really fun year for me. And I look forward to doing so many more great things. So whether I'm at 5,000 or 500,000, I'm always going to be doing this, right, folks? So cheers to you all. Happy New Year. And remember, if you like this video, please press like, please subscribe, and please share with your family and friends. And when life gives you lemons, you make yourself a cocktail. Happy New Year.